All right, so the three priorities that we have for the year at GreatCall are really around caregiving, are really focused on number one is raising awareness. So the family caregivers are still really not taking advantage of the tools that are available for them to become better caregivers and that could potentially reduce their stress, while at the same time helping their family members. And there's a statistic by AARP that showed that while 71% of family caregivers want to use technology to help them in their tasks, that only about 7% have taken advantage of those tools. So that's a huge, huge gap. And I believe that that's primarily due to just lack of awareness. And not only lack of awareness, but that brings me to the second priority, which is helping create a destination for the family caregiver. So even if you were interested in tools or technology to help you in your caregiving tasks, where do you go? Where do you go to learn more and maybe make a purchase of this technology? There really haven't been any logical channels around in this industry. So creating a destination where people can learn more about the technology, ask some questions, and actually purchase it, that's going to be a really important thing in the near future. Which leads to the third priority, which is what type of tools do we really want to create? Our priority is to always stay focused on tools that are going to not just benefit the caregiver, but benefit the senior themselves. Because if you're creating technology that is going to be helpful to the caregiver, but then you go and you try to provide some sort of tool for the senior themselves that they don't want, they don't need, they won't engage with, then it usually fails. So I'm here at the DC Innovation Summit to learn about what is happening in the nation's capital from regulatory and nonprofit perspective. Companies like AARP, and hearing Nancy Limond and what her views are of the opportunities in caregiving. Plus, just saw an amazing panel where we learned a lot of information about FDA, CMS, and even the finance committees in the Senate who, basically control the budgets and have all the decisions to make around what gets funded and what doesn't. So it's really staying connected to know what is happening with government. Is there anything we can do or work with them on that are going to help with the priorities that we have around caregiving? So we're really excited to now be part of Best Buy. And when you think about the work that we've been doing of putting technology in the hands of seniors, and helping them over the phone with their technology and with adopting connected health services, we now have this incredibly new, powerful tool that we have access to called Geek Squad, which is very highly trained people who can go into the homes of seniors and caregivers and really help with technology adoption, technology installation, making people feel comfortable about what they're getting in their homes that's going to help them stay well and stay healthy long-term. So what's coming over the next year is we're continuing to really focus on the commercial healthcare space. So historically, GreatCall has built most of its business in the consumer area, but we have had a lot of traction and a lot of new opportunities in the commercial healthcare space, specifically helping managed care companies reduce the costs, the healthcare costs of the seniors that they're taking care of. And we do that with a product called Lively Home, which takes in data from sensors on the seniors' well-being of their activities of daily living. And using machine learning, we've been able to prove that we can predict issues that are happening with the senior before they become expensive health episodes. And then we actually do some initial triage and then communicate with the managed care company to get the senior the help they need before it becomes an expensive issue. And doing that, we have now proven we can reduce the healthcare costs of seniors by about 20%. We've had 3 different studies ranging 16 to 22%. One of those studies was actually published in the Journal of American Gerontology.